What's up, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, y'all. So I'm gonna pull some cards to get a message out for y'all. I definitely do hope that the message resonates for you guys, and overall, I hope that the message, I hope that the message resonates, and overall, I hope that they are useful. Okay. And with that being said, y'all, we're just gonna jump right into it. I got a new tarot deck today. I actually got two, so I'm just gonna see what come out for y'all. Okay. Hope you guys are doing well. So the first card out, okay, you have the Page of Swords. You got the Nine of Swords, excuse me. You got three coming out. You got the Hermit card. You also do have the King of Pentacles. You also have the Eight of Pentacles. And you also do have the King of Wands, okay? You also got the Ten of Wands. You can have a choice between two, okay? Out of nowhere, it can feel weird, I wanted to say. And you got the Knight of Swords. You could be dealing with two people, okay? There could be something about two individuals. These could be two kids, primarily about two sons. I keep wanting to say you could have twins, but you could. You got heavy Virgo energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Aries, Sag, okay? Yeah, this is definitely most likely, well, let's just say, what's the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands? Let me get like an overall energy for those two. Yeah, you got the Knight of Wands. This could also be like an earth sign, fire sign dynamic, okay? You could be dealing with the fire sign and be an earth sign. You could be an earth sign dealing with the fire sign, okay? You also do have the Fool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this choice between two has already happened yet. Okay, this could be a choice between two different like career paths as well. One could be super financially useful, and another could be like useful when it comes to your creative ability but doesn't like pay as much, right? So like the King of Pentacles, this could be going towards going back to school to do something, something professional, something that can guarantee some sort of fixed income basically, and then with the King of Wands is almost like but that's that creative drive basically, wanting to create, and that's create anything, some sort of art, okay? That could be doing YouTube, that could be actually drawing things, you get what I'm saying, or selling some sort of artwork, okay? There could be some sort of battle going on between, again, something more practical and something a bit more like artistic, okay? And that could be what this struggle is, all right? Like almost being realistic about things, which is going to help me right now in this moment of time, an actual job that I know I'm getting paid every 2 weeks or however have you, or do I run off my creative sparks and do things that I'm most passionate about rather? What's the King of Wands? Let's just get into it. Yeah, you got the Seven of Cups. This talks about like options, okay? Freedom almost as well. What's the King of, can I get one more? What's the King of Wands? You got the Eight of Swords coming out. You also do have the Two of Wands. Yeah, with the Tower. I'm sorry, that was the Seven of Wands with the Tower. You got Aquarius energy out here. What's the Seven of Wands? You could feel blocked. Like, when it comes to some sort of creative energy, you could feel blocked, right? Or you could feel like there's not, like your creative energy isn't being used enough, basically. You have the Death coming out. You also do have the Four of Wands, and you have the Ten of Cups. And you also do have the Page of Cups, excuse me. You got Scorpio energy out here. What's this Page of Cups? Whoa, what's the Page of Cups? Yeah, you got the Three of Cups, and you also do have the Three of Wands. I would honestly say if some sort of creative, you have some sort of creative itch, I would say scratch it, okay? What's the King of Pentacles? I'm gonna touch back more on that, but I'm gonna move on. just to get a more view of the spread. What's this King of Pentacles? Yeah, you got the Two of Cups, okay. What's the King of Pentacles and the Two of Cups? You got the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, and that's kind of exactly, I don't know. I feel like someone's having a battle. You got the Sun at the bottom. Again, when it comes to almost like your endeavors, just like in life, right? It's almost like one of those things where you can feel like you're getting older. And it's almost like, okay, it's time for me to take things more seriously. Life, you know, what I'm actually like do as far as like, what am I tying my name to? I'm gonna just do my best to kind of get what I'm getting in my mind and make it make sense, okay? But basically with the King of Pentacles, you got the Two of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. And that's what I kind of meant, especially with that like Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. Because with the King of Wands, it did feel like the energy was not chaotic, but everywhere, very unsure, right? And that could be, again, when it comes to your creative endeavors, you know, being an entrepreneur or just being a boss on your own, it is a little intimidating sometimes, you know, because you never really know what's going to happen when you technically work for like yourself, right? 1 minute people could love you, 1 minute the people could not, right? 1 minute you have a bunch of sales, one minute it's super dry, okay? And then with this King of Pentacles, kind of like what I was saying, where it was almost like it's some sort of fixed income, especially with that Two of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. It's almost like it's for sure, it's solidified, right? It's stable with this Two of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. Basically what I was talking about, like an actual, like going into like an actual 9 to 5, right? It's stable. It's something that, you know, you can rely on with this Two of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles to kind of like sustain some sort of lifestyle, keep you comfortable as well, okay? It's almost like it's no stress and no worries. But I don't know. Like, I don't know if this is a choice between two people or a choice between two different directions to go down just when it comes to your life path, all right? What's the Two of Cups? Yeah, you got the High Priest, yeah. I would honestly say do whatever your intuition is telling you to do the most with the situation. Okay, you got Pisces energy out here as well. Or if you're like concerned about like a fire sign and an earth sign, I would say go to the earth sign, yeah. Go towards the earth sign. This can even be a Cancer or Pisces, okay? Especially if someone's like going through something with a fire sign and an earth sign, I would say the safest route is this earth sign, okay, rather than this fire sign. This fire sign is going to put you in like options, all right? Or even if this is like somebody's more stable than the other, okay, one relationship or one person's more practical than the other person, I would go with the person who's safest, all right? It seems like they are going to actually give you some sort of genuine reciprocity. Hopefully I used that word right. Can I get one more? What's this King of Pentacles? Literally, you got the Magician and you have the Three of Pentacles. I don't know if someone's already connected to an earth sign or you are this earth sign wanting to connect with somebody as well. Especially if you are an earth sign dealing with a fire sign, babe, I would leave that the hell alone. What's this Three of Pentacles? I would leave that alone, honey. What's this Three of Pentacles? Yeah, with the Ace of, yeah. With the Emperor coming out as well. Dream just farted and that. This shit stinks. Okay, you got Aries energy out here as well. Yeah, if this is like a choice between two people, I feel like go with the one who just seems more practical, more fit. Okay, this earth sign, this Aries, this Cancer, this Pisces, especially if there's a choice between two, okay? Or if I don't know if this is somebody new coming towards y'all. Again, this person could be some sort of earth sign or they have like their own like business, okay? They're reliable, they're safe, all right? But this fire sign, this karmic energy, like if this is a person, no, okay, no. What's this Hermit? What's the Hermit? Whoa. You got the Five of Wands. And why the Five of Wands? Why the Five of Wands for the Hermit? You got the Four of Swords and you have the Page. There could be someone holding back from you who doesn't necessarily want to really do that. Okay? Yeah, you got the Five of Swords. Okay. What's this Page of Pentacles? Like, there's almost someone who is lying to themselves, like, about how they feel. Literally, with the Knight of Wands. With the Page of Pentacles. It's like, it's someone who... Is this someone, like... I don't even feel like I should be asking that, to be honest. With the Ace of Cups, like, your intuition, your discernment should be telling y'all better, to be honest. But... Because with this Hermit energy, this does feel more past. What's the Page of Pentacles? But I don't want to give that too much attention. That's why I'm like, yeah, you got the Two of Swords. You also got the Ten of Swords. What's the Ten of Wands? Let's see what this is before I start really just diverging everything. I'm just butchering up all the words before I start talking too much, okay? You got the Seven of Pentacles for the Ten of Wands as well. I'm going to just say, I feel like if there is someone who is trying to, like, stay in no contact with you, like, there's someone pretending to not necessarily not like you, but it's almost like it's like someone doesn't want to allude to how much they actually are interested in you. Why? I have no idea. Okay. What's this Two of Swords and the Ten of Swords? What's the Two of Swords and the Ten of Swords? Like, it's somebody who is pretending, like, not to care. Yeah, you got the Queen of... Yeah, like, not to pay attention to you. It's this karmic energy. This Queen or King of Wands. Again, they don't have to be a fire sign, okay? They don't have to be. They can be. They don't have to be. It's someone you had a horrific ending with, okay? Someone that feels like who you are unsure about trusting, all right? For a lot of y'all, if y'all haven't met someone new already, I feel like you will, okay? I really do. Especially if you haven't met this person already, I feel like you will, okay? A lot of y'all will meet somebody who's very, very stable, all right? Very, very stable. It feels like if you haven't met this person already, it's soon. It's coming in soon. What's the Ten of Swords about? What's the Ten of Swords about? Yeah, you got the Temperance. I feel like there's someone pretending to almost like, because I feel like this energy comes out often, but I'm going to just say what I got to say, right? Because there's a reason someone needs to hear it. You got Sagittarius energy out here as well. There's almost like someone who is pretending to be on this sort of balancing themselves out healing journey. Do I feel like it's a little bit of a side? Yes. Like, I feel like someone is like purposefully trying to indirectly, like, they want to come off as unbothered. Like, someone who is very, very bothered by, like, y'all not talking or y'all not being on good terms is really pretending to be very unbothered. Like, when I say it's a facade, it's a facade. Now, am I going to say reach out to anybody from your past and the third? No, I'm not going to do that. This is somebody who, like, they're not healthy. They're not healthy at all. What's this Temperance? Because this is somebody who wants to see you in pain, okay? Why? I have no idea. You got the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you got the Six of Swords. This is somebody it took you a while to possibly even move on from. What's the Ten of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles? Yeah, and the Six of Cups. It's like something that somebody was trying to do to you. It didn't work. It's still not working. Okay? Yeah, literally with the Justice. And it's very weird, but I feel like you live in somebody's mind rent-free. Like, they think about you a lot. Like, when I mean a lot, a lot. With the Queen of Swords. You could be a Libra, okay? It's a heavy Libra energy. Aquarius, Gemini as well, but heavy Libra energy. Yeah, What's the Queen of Swords? This is somebody who looks at... They're very fond of you with this Ace of Cups. You got the Ace of Cups and you got the Ace of Wands. What's the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups together? You got the Lovers and you got the King of Cups. You had more Gemini energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well. What's this King of Cups? This is somebody who lacks expression. I feel like they also had they have a very distorted way of showing love. The Two of Wands. Yeah, I don't know. What's this Knight of Wands? I'm sorry, the Knight of Swords. For a lot of y'all who is not worried about a past person, not concerned about them any way, shape, or form, I'm going to keep saying it. Y'all have a new person coming in if you haven't met this person already. They're stable. Is literally what it was getting. They had like the Two of Cups. I forgot the other card that was with it. They're all covering it now. But yeah, for a lot of y'all, it is coming in. I definitely do feel like for some of y'all, it's going to come in. It's going to be a very stable situation. Not situationship, just a very stable like situation. A lot of y'all, whatever next person comes into fruition, the one that's the most healthiest, right? And again, it won't be for everybody, right? A lot of people may meet another person and it may be another lesson. It's life, things happen. You get what I'm saying? But ultimately, for a lot of y'all who are seeking like more healthier relationships, I feel like you are manifesting that. And again, I don't know what someone's going to do for like work. And I don't feel like that's going to be important, but they're going to make you feel a lot more stable than I feel like you ever have with anybody like else. It almost gives like a best friend vibe, okay? What is this Knight of Swords and the Page of Wands? You have this, you got the Three of Swords. And what is the Three of Swords about? You got the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, jeez. The Nine of Cups with the Six of Cups. What in the fuck? What's the Nine of Cups? You got the Ten of Pentacles. And what's the Ten of Pentacles? You got the Queen. They got the Queen of. I almost want to say y'all have people who are very afraid of you. People that you do not talk to. Like there's people who are hurt behind not speaking to you. With the King of Swords at the bottom. The Five of Cups after that. Yeah, you got the Eight of Wands. Especially if you're not around like some sort of toxic environment. Like you are coming off very powerful. Especially energetically. What's the Queen of Pentacles? Very stable. Man and woman. You got the Moon. What's the Moon? You got the Four. Yeah, and like that's literally what people aren't saying to you. Or someone in particular is not saying to you. Like they miss you. Like someone's very hurt by some sort of disconnect between the two of you. Literally with the Devil. Like it's growing to be some sort of odd obsession. And what I mean by obsession is almost like, you know, when you have a crush on somebody, you got the Justice, or like you're just like really fond of somebody, so you start looking them up. You start almost as watching them, but you know, take it however you want. But it's like if they have some sort of platform, you check in from time to time. You type their name in, or especially if you're following them, like you keep up with them. I feel like somebody's doing that with you. You got Capricorn energy out here. What's this Devil? I'm trying to make sure I don't use all these cards. Jeez, you got the Queen of Cups. It's like some sort of obsession that someone is having with you. And it feels like because you're no longer like around them. What's this Nine of Swords? You got the Wheel of Fortune coming out. And you also do have the Eight of Wands. Some sort of luck is changing. And it's almost like people around you can kind of like tell. Yeah, with the Four of Cups. And it's almost like certain people, how can I put this? It's almost like luck changing overnight, you know? It's almost like having a group of friends, right? Everybody's trying to make it. Everybody's trying to do their own thing. Or not even friends. This could even be like, let's just use family as an example, right? You're scapegoated. You're made to feel this way, this kind of way. You're talked about heavily. This, again, could even be a friend group, whatever. This could even be about a love situation, right? And it's almost like the way it feels like someone was discarded or just treated like they were almost like not, because that's what it feels like. It does feel like it's some sort of projection, right? You ever hear that saying where it's like some people can notice like how great you are before you do, right? Or how talented you are before you do. This kind of gives that, but in a different way where it almost gives the energy where people could have treated you as if like you weren't going to amount to anything or much. And it's like they kind of created almost like a box of their own illusions to who and what they thought like you were. You get what I'm saying? It's almost like some people when they say like, I know you better than you know yourself. You really ideally don't. You get what I'm saying? I mean, you can think that you do, but people can change every single day. And these are people who thought like you will go left your entire life. And then out of nowhere you made a right and they were just so thrown off. You get what I'm saying? Hopefully that made sense. But with this energy, it's almost like, I don't know if you were in a time period where you were down, down on your luck. You barely had much. You couldn't go out. You couldn't afford certain things. People just treated you just very messed up for what feels like almost no reason. And it feels like those same individuals kind of are kicking themselves because it's almost like there's some sort of luck coming in for you that hasn't already. And this could be regarding, a relationship, family, money, whatever it is, but it's for the better, okay? Let me see what this Four of Cups is. Because it feels like the same people or person who pretended, with the Ace of Swords, who pretended they didn't want you around now kind of does. Like, does that make sense? It's like, oh, hey, buddy, how are you doing? And they put their arm around your shoulder and you're just like, you've never done that. You barely ever spoke to me. You're never really as excited to see me. What's going on? What do you want? You get what I'm saying? There's an underlining tone, especially if you haven't heard from somebody in a long time, especially if it's like a friend, a family member who you haven't heard from a long time, but now all of a sudden that you're doing better. It's like people are coming out the woodworks to want to say different things to you, keep you, bring you back into something, want to be around you. I would stay very careful with those individuals. What's this Four of Cups? What's the Four of Cups? You got the Five. These are people you left out in the cold, who feel left out as well. Okay? What's this Page of Swords? Whoa. With the Page of Swords, I put the carpet. I did. What's this Page of Swords? Whoa. You have the Hierophant coming out. You also do have the Two of Pentacles. You got Taurus energy out here. What's this Two of Pentacles? Whoa. You got the Knight of Cups. Can I get one more? What's the Two of Pentacles? You have the Hangman. You got more Pisces energy. And can I get one more? What's the Page of Swords? I might have to use some more cards, y'all. Early, too. This is early. You got the Strength with the Page of Swords, and you also do have the World. You got heavy Leo energy, Scorpio, more Taurus, Aquarius. Can I get one more? What's this Knight? Be aware that you are being protected right now. If certain people aren't hitting you up, people are being weird to you, not answering, different things to make you feel uncomfortable or to make you feel like you're doing something wrong, just know you are being protected at this time. I don't know, I won't say I don't know why, but because obviously you're being protected away from people who don't have the best intentions for you, okay, with the Sun. I feel like those people and those intentions could have already been exposed to you, okay? Probably not to all of you, but majority of you, a lot of y'all know who these individuals are. And I feel like you're being really, really protected away from these people. You could have changed your number as well, okay? But you also do have a lot of people who are stuck on their egos, especially for those who, are in no contact with people, these people are not going to reach out to you first, which is, be very, very thankful for that. There's a lot of pride, a lot of ego, it feels like, with that strength card, okay? But I definitely do feel like for a handful of y'all, there's people who are going to possibly invite you to certain things, parties, you know, get-togethers, whatever the case may be. But again, I would stay clear of that, because these are people who want to delay you, or this is a person who wants to delay you. They want to look like a friendly individual, but they're not, okay? And with that Two of Pentacles, it's almost like that's where, I need more. What's this Two of Pentacles? But yeah, there's also people, because I talk about that as well, but like making sure you guys know that certain cycles are over. But I feel like people are recognizing that as well. Like there's something that they can never go back to, and that's a certain way of treating you, certain way of like pretending you don't exist, etc., etc. You got the King of Swords. And it's something about you knowing how to distribute your energy now equally and more freely, okay? It's almost like you know when you're giving too much or doing too much, especially when it pertains to like a certain person or certain individual people, okay? This is almost like, say you're talking to somebody, right? Or whether it's in the beginning stage or whatever have you, and you kind of peep, like, you know, I'm doing majority of the work. You know, if I don't call this person or hit them up, we really don't talk that much, you know, let me dial it back a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Or, you know, when me and this group of friends always go out, I'm the one really fitting most of the bill. Let me relax on that a little bit. You get what I'm saying? I feel like with the Two of Pentacles and the King of Swords, it's almost like even if you love these individuals, it's almost like I'm not going to be in a position where I feel like I'm giving more than those around me anymore at this point, right? You could be somebody who used to just give freely to people because you just did it, because you could have it. But now it's just like, you know, I'm still giving to people and I'm still kind of being treated like SHIT by most of them. You get what I'm saying? So like what's really the end game here? Yeah, and with that Two of Pentacles and the King of Swords, I feel like, again, you just are balancing out how to distribute your energy and where to and how much of it, okay? I'm actually going to get one more. It's so much with this Two of Pentacles. I have no idea why. What's this Two of Pentacles? Whoa, what's the... Yeah, you got the Justice. And you got the Two of Swords. And you could not even really want to be this way, right? But it's like you have to. Okay, yeah. With the Devil, all right? You got Capricorn energy. And I feel like some people are, especially if you're in hermit mode, or you're in like more of like an isolation, or you're just staying to yourself. There could be some people who feel as though this is toxic, but I feel like that's all projection because they don't have some sort of access to you. You changed. What is this Six of Pentacles? You got the Nine of Pentacles coming out. With the Five of Pentacles, yeah, and the Three of Pentacles. You don't even realize how much people were codependent to you. And I honestly want to say, for a lot of y'all, it had nothing to do with what you were giving them. It had a lot to do with like your energy. Literally, it was a kid with the Queen of Pentacles and the Four. You could definitely be some sort of heavy earth sign. It's something about an earth sign. Feeling rejected, being rejected, okay? And I don't know, kind of like what I was saying, literally with the High Priestess, be careful who you're, someone needs to be very mindful of who they're almost like being mean towards, because it's almost like one of those things to where, say someone was being bullied, and I feel like I didn't even give the example I wanted to earlier. I probably didn't. It's a lot going on up here, so just excuse me. But this almost gives, you know, not being the prettiest or the most handsome in high school or college or whatever, being picked on, and then out of nowhere you become this supermodel. You get what I'm saying? And then the same people who bullied you for your looks or whatever the case may be are now having to like watch you be on billboards or do runway and things of like that nature. That's kind of what this gives. You got Pisces energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. What's this Four of Cups? You got the Seven of and what's this Queen of Pentacles? People really tried their hardest to like make it seem like they were going to yo. I don't know what's going on. But there's like some sort of abundance coming towards somebody. Even if you're not an earth sign, I feel like they're coming out as this earth sign because there's some sort of abundance you are about to receive. This is some good news, it feels like, with the Judgment. Anything else? What's the Ten of Pentacles? Yo, you got the Four of Wands. And it's almost like if people are sending you like an evil eye, family, friends, you got the Lovers at the bottom, a certain individual, it's almost like they're not doing anything but helping your manifestations come more into fruition or hit harder for some reason, like come in faster or like quicker. I mean, those are the same things. What's the Ten of Pentacles? And then you got the Page of Swords coming out in reverse. Something is about to like backfire on somebody. Literally, you got the Ace of Pentacles. Because somebody could have been trying to manifest some sort of lack in your life. Literally. For the Ace of Pentacles, you got the Strength and the Star. It's like someone wanted to delay some sort of healing, delay some sort of opportunity of growth as well. Because when you're healed and we're in your best self, it's almost like nothing can really stop you. You could just work, you could create, you could do whatever. You could make some money off of the things that you're creating, okay? You're more focused at work, you're getting a lot more done. It's like somebody didn't want that to be a thing for you. What's this Ace of Pentacles? Like they wanted to keep you in this cycle or loop of like always having to heal. You get what I'm saying? Always kind of like being stressed out. It doesn't feel like you're on that anymore. With the Six of Cups, the Empress, and the Nine of Pentacles. Especially from someone from your past. Like, say if this is a man or a woman you were dating, right? And things were just terrible. Y'all stopped talking, y'all broke up, whatever the case may be. You're no longer that person who is kind of like sick about the relationship ending or the situationship, whatever the case may be. But there is someone who is wanting you to be. Like, there is someone who is wanting you to kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, beg for them. Beg. I want you to beg. I want you to annoy me, especially if you were like under somebody or like all over somebody before. It's like they want that same, and someone loved when you did not give a fuck about yourself. I don't know what that's about. With the Empress, you have the Temperance and the Moon. Yeah, like you're finding some sort of like balance. People definitely do feel like you did this in like secret. It's something with you doing something, and people feel like you're being secretive about something with the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands. And whoever these people are, they're like, they're childish. It feels like very, very childish. Okay. Yeah, with the Knight, these are people who pretend to like you, be your friend. Okay. Just pretend to like you overall. With the Four of Swords. What's this Knight of Cups about? You got the, These are people who kind of like want you to forget about the pain, the things they've said, the things they've done, different things like that. What's this High Priestess? You got the Five of Cups. You also do got the Three of Cups. What's this High Priestess? You got the, there's a karmic on yours. Yes. Okay. On yours behind. With the King of Cups coming out as well, with the Knight of Wands. They want you to love, 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 love them. All right. With this, And for a lot of y'all, whoever this energy is that wants to reconnect with y'all, they really just want to do it. Like, there's a lot of sexual undertone, literally. They just really want to do it. Just to say they were able to kind of conquer you, literally conquer you again. This is somebody who has a God complex. You have to get away from them. Like, there is somebody who pretends to, like, don't want you or like you, who like really does. Like really does, okay? Really does. And I definitely do feel like for a lot of y'all have people from your past who are very envious of you, especially when it pertains to this new change. Like people almost look at you as like cold now. Like, especially if you were somebody who once was like a lover boy, lover girl, my man, my man, my man, my woman, my woman, my woman. I'll do whatever, this and the third. People feel like you are not on that anymore. Like you are nothing like that anymore. You know, the bend over backwards type of kind. You are not like that anymore, okay? But guys, that was the reading. I definitely do hope that the messages resonate for you guys. And overall, hope that the messages were useful. And until next time, guys. Bye.